Hello everyone, my name is Vamsi Krishna and I am here for presenting my presentation of dataset sales tax rates. Okay, let's start. Let us discuss about the list of contents I have presented in my presentation. I have given a brief overview of introduction, data goals, data cleaning, data analysis and conclusion. Okay, let's come to introduction. My dataset name is sales tax rates and its source is from government catalogs. Here is the explanation. In general, tax is the fee we all pay to the government from our earnings. In my presentation, I have chosen the dataset sales tax rates of the Missouri state. It features all the counties of the state. It displays sales number, serial number, county name, and sales tax of specific region of the county. It has a total of 2,900 records. Okay, let us have a look at our data goals. I have presented a overview of my data and then I have done few functions like match, VLOOKUP, and I have done some arithmetic functions, and I also presented a pivot table and a pivot chart. And then I have done some data to date to time functions, and also I have represented pie charts and bar charts of date to time functions. Okay, data cleaning. First of all, there is no missing data or incorrupted data in my data, but as I have to do date to time functions, I have created an extra date column and time column in my data. Okay, let's go to data analysis. Okay, here is the overview. Okay, in my data set, the total number of counties are 2,128, and you can see the overview here, the least tax, highest tax, and average tax of all the counties. I have represented the formulas here. You can have a look at the formulas. Formula for average, formula for least tax, and formula for highest tax. Here is the screenshot of my report. Here is the function for VLOOKUP. Let's have a look at its formula and screenshot. Okay, here is the match operation and the match function. The match function matches the data as per the required data. Here is a pivot chart and pivot table of some random data I have chosen from my data set. I have chosen an overall of 20 rows, and here is the pivot table, and you can see side by the pivot table of the corresponding pivot table. Okay, here are the date and time operations. I have calculated date from one day to another day using some formulas. You can see the formulas here, and I have done another operation here, that is finding the day of a date. If we choose a random day and we have to find out what day is it in that year, you can see the formula here, and calculating the day in a year. If if we choose a random day in a year, for example July 5th or July 10th, we have to know what day, what number of day is it in the year. We have performed that operation also, you can see here. And calculating future dates, what could be the day from today, if it's from 5 months or from 300 days, like that. I have calculated here, you can see it here. You can have a look at all the formulas. And here are the charts for few data of date to time functions. Here is a random chart of a month. You can see the Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, the days of a week, and here are the months and days and years of a year. Okay, here is the descriptive analysis of the data. Descriptive analysis, if we select a column of numerical data, and if we go to descriptive analysis under the home menu, we can find all sort of functions of that numerical data. For example, we can find mean, standard deviation, median, mode, and many more functions like minimum value, maximum value, sum, and the count of all 2034 rows. Okay, let's coming to conclusion. As I have discussed in my data goals, I have performed all the data functions, and also what's in this Excel, why we have to move to Excel. Excel actually it saves a lot of time and we can represent the data very efficiently. If we write the same data in a notepad or in our daily notes, we cannot quickly get out what do we want. For example, if I want the least paid tax of all counties, I can just perform a formula and I can sort it out easily rather than looking all the counties and the representing sales taxes. And also using the visualization features, we can present the data easily for an easy and better understanding. In that way, we can easily understand the data uh, and everything by just having a look at the picture of a bar chart or pie chart or whatever it is. So that's it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed and understood my data set. Thank you.